What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Off the Couch Boxing. I'm your host, Reckless Rexx Ruger. Watching my back, as always, is the Alexis Arguello puppet. We're back with another banger, the home of the most amazing and real boxing conversations anywhere on planet Earth. You guys know the tagline: legends, luminaries, world champs, fighters on the come up. My guest is here. There he is. What's going on? Let's see if we got him this time. And we lost him. But he will return. Folks, you know nothing gets edited out of here. Technical issues. Will they be edited out? No. This is the fun of podcasting, folks. There's no crying in podcasting. It is what it is. We are at the mercy of technology. My guest will hopefully jump back in here again. But as I said, home of the most amazing and real boxing conversations anywhere on planet Earth. How are we now?
Can you hear me?
That's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was very good. Yeah. The audio was much better. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I'm on my phone now without the headset. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. And just go somewhere where you got some good internet connection, and your video will come in good too.
I got you need light, you think? Is that what you want? Light?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Preferably somewhere where you got some good lighting and a good internet connection.
Let me go outside and go sit outside the patio, okay?
Okay. Well, thank God technology is making our life easier, isn't it?
Yeah.
At least that's what they want us to believe. Well, I guess
all
the
right,
third time.
I'm out in the sun. I'm out in the sunlight now.
Yeah. And you sound and look great. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. If you find a place out there to sit, that's perfect, man. Yeah, you look good and you sound a lot better now.
Okay.
It's a pleasure to have you on here, man.
Huh?
It's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you for doing this. It's nice to meet you, first of all.
My pleasure.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Now you look and sound fantastic, man. So we got the kinks ironed out, man. You know what? Usually when I start these interviews, Razor, I usually kind of like to go back to the beginning. What age did you first get a pair of boxing gloves on? How old were you?
16.
So a lot of people would consider that kind of a late start, wouldn't they?
Oh no, people don't understand about boxing. Starting too early can burn you out too fast.
I agree with you. I agree. Yeah.
So that's my studies though. That is my studies. So it's not everyone think that they can start earlier. They will be better. It can work either way.
Right. So each way has its advantages.
Yeah. Because sometimes it can burn you out. Sometimes you get better at it. It has its advantages. Mine was just like ordained to be that I start at 16.
And did you start boxing in Jamaica?
No, Toronto.
Okay. But you were born in Jamaica, correct?
Yeah, I was born in Jamaica, but I went to Canada when I was 11 years old.
And what was the reason to start boxing? Like, what led you to a boxing gym? Were you getting in a lot of fights?
Oh my God, I've been fighting from in Jamaica. What the fuck's wrong with you? I fight at the drop of a dime. Okay, so I was getting in fight in school. I beating up everybody because what happened? I'm black, right? As you can see, okay, right?
Yeah.
So they're saying they're trying to dominate me because I'm the only one in the class, and I'm saying, motherfucker, you see, I'm not one of those other regular nigga. You understand me? I'm not.
Yeah. So you had to start handling. So you had to start fighting at an early age.
Say again?
So you were getting in fights as a kid at an early age.
Oh yeah, from in Jamaica.
Yeah.
I've been familiar with the police since I was about 9 years old.
That's not a good thing.
Huh?
I said that's not always a good thing, but it is what it is, right?
No, listen. My life was orchestrated. I never had a bad day on planet Earth.
Well, that's good to hear. That's
I don't
positive.
have a bad. You see me now.
Yeah.
Everyone who fucked with me over the last 60 friggin' years, they're gonna have a bad eternity.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. and, and by the way, you're 61 years old. You look fantastic. You look amazing.
My friend, I said to my son, you know what the most important thing in the world on this planet, more important than even the freaking universe, is me.
Yeah.
Do you know why I say that?
Why?
Because if there's no fucking me, I don't know about universe.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And
Hey,
so
hey, I hope I'm not too raw for you.
No, oh please, no, by no means, absolutely, no. It gets lewd. It certainly gets lewd and raw on here for sure. You're definitely not the first. I'm guilty of it myself quite often. So I want to ask, man. You had such an amazing career. 40 wins, 30 knockouts, and sometimes it's not the most obvious answer. But who was your toughest opponent in the ring?
Tyson, of course.
Okay.
Tyson don't know. I think he knows how strong he is. He knows, and when he's young and when he's in shape, and that's why this little Jake Paul shit got on my last nerve.
Me too.
Because they're trying to diminish Tyson for this little prick, and I'm telling
I agree with you. Yeah.
I'm telling them, don't walk past my path, okay? Because I don't do 2 rounds, 2 minutes. I do 3 minutes, and I'm revving the machine at 100% automatic AK-47.
So no matter what age, right? I think I see your point. So no matter what age you are at, a Jake Paul should not beat you.
Are you crazy?
Ever?
Stop it! It really insulting for you to call his name in the same league as mine. Are you crazy? Oh, come on, man. This kid didn't go look online and see me spar with my 28-year-old son, okay?
Yes.
Go look online. Do you see him? You see it?
Well, I've seen you sparring with your son. Absolutely. Yes.
Oh, no,
yes.
not my younger son. The one that said he can beat me. The bigger one. Okay? He bet his brother that he can go 6 rounds with me $1,000, and he can't even go 1 round.
Yeah.
28 years old.
Yeah, it's very sad. I was heartbroken to see Mike Tyson in that Jake Paul fight. I really was.
I'm not sad. Sad in what way? What the fuck? The guy made $20 million and he didn't die. What is wrong with you?
I know. I guess I just don't want to see the Mike Tyson that I grew up watching.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Tyson tougher than that. Are you fucking kidding me?
I know.
Tyson is tough like nail. Listen, that don't you see Tyson on the beach fucking couple days after enjoying his money? He did his job.
Yep.
He sold out.
Yep.
Yeah,
he did.
sold out. He sold out to the guy. If he trained half a percent, if he can go 3 minute round, Jake Paul can't stay with him for fucking 1 minute.
I agree. Now, you told me who your toughest opponent was. I don't know if the answer will still be Mike Tyson, but who's the guy? Because you came up in the heavyweight division with a lot of phenomenal heavyweight fighters. Who's the guy that hit you the hardest? Is that Mike Tyson also?
I'm telling you, the kid is it's like a little robot.
So Mike Tyson is the heavyweight that punched you the hardest.
Okay, let me give you can I give you the category?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me give you the category, okay? Oh gosh, I forgot that one. No, I forgot. I have to rewind. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It wasn't Tyson. Mike Weaver
is the guy that hit you hardest. Yes.
With one shot. One
Yeah.
shot. Oh my God. I forgot about Mike Weaver. Oh my God, that's horrible.
Yeah.
I was a young kid going into a fight in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and they tried to sell me out because I had asthma in the Olympics, and I lost one fight, okay?
Yeah.
Because of asthma. So everybody want to test me and see if I can do well. I was training with Dundee. They tell me I cannot train with Dundee. I have to get back to Toronto. So because they have a fight for me with Weaver. I just start boxing. I'm going to fight Weaver.
Yeah, yeah.
But listen, I said, okay, all right, okay, I'll come back because I know I'm not afraid of nobody. I'm the baddest nigga on the fucking planet. Do you understand that?
Yep.
Okay? I'm the smartest, the baddest, and I can say it with no conviction. Do you understand? Okay?
Yes. Yep.
And if anybody else want to challenge me, please, my phone number is right there. Okay? Call me. And let's settle it. I'm the second. You know Jesus the first?
Yeah.
I'm the fucking second.
I love your attitude. Yeah.
Huh?
I love that attitude. I love that attitude. I love it. I think we need more of that in boxing.
Say again?
I think we need more of that type of attitude in boxing because we do see a lot of guys arguing on social media, but then we don't see the fights happen sometimes. I like the fact that you still have that, that brazenness to call people out.
That drive.
Yes. Yes.
Listen. When you're the baddest nigga on the planet, how the fuck could you be afraid of anybody?
Right.
I ain't afraid of nobody on planet fucking Earth.
Right.
Listen, I'm 61, 62 years old now, okay? And listen to the way I'm talking to you like I haven't been in the gym one fucking day, not one day. And I fought all the killers, all the fucking killers. Okay?
You did. Yep.
Okay? And so you're going to tell me a little fucking kid, Jake Paul, is going to come in the ring and then go 6 fucking rounds with me?
Never.
That's so freaking, it embarrassed me so much that I lost on Tyson. I lost on him.
Yeah.
Because the guy I fought is not even a fucking percentage of the guy I saw in the ring with Jake Paul.
Yeah, I agree. I know. It was hard to watch.
Fuck. So now, anyways, I want that fucking guy, that guy in England named Jeremy Williams. I'm not going to England, though. Okay? No, Danny Williams.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
He's the guy who beat up Tyson.
Yep. I remember. Okay? Yep.
So since he beat up Tyson, he's going to take Tyson's whipping. Okay? Because Tyson said, if I'm not dead, it's not finished.
Right.
Okay, no, and I'm right here talking to you. Am I fucking here talking to you?
Right, yes.
Okay, so then I deserve my third fight. So since Danny Williams beat up Tyson, okay, I want to have him replaced as my next fighter. My next fight.
Okay, so this is a call out to Danny Williams then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. But I'm not coming to England because over there they're robbers.
Yes. So you're afraid you'd get it? Yeah. So you're afraid you wouldn't get a fair shake.
No. Tell them we'll do it right here in Fort Lauderdale at the Hard Rock Cafe. Okay. Name the date, nigga.
Yeah. I love the fact that you still have this great fighting spirit even at 61 years old.
I will never leave. I train every fucking day. I will never leave because these motherfuckers you're fucking me and I'm not going to leave them alive.
Is there anybody right now? Are there any heavyweights right now that you're a fan of or that you respect? Or is the heavyweight division, obviously it's not as good as it was back in your day?
Listen. None of them can fight.
Okay.
None of them can fucking fight. They don't even know what the fuck they're doing. I could go in the ring and beat every last one of them in the same fucking night.
All the current heavyweights. You don't have any respect for any of them.
The top 10. All top 10. Okay, I'll fucking fight them the same night, knock out all of them with throwing 10 fucking punches.
So who are some of the top heavyweights right now, man, that you think are getting a lot of recognition? Okay, our current champion right now, Alexander Usyk.
I heard about him, but I don't know about him. I swear to God, I never used to watch anyone. All my brother used to do is just call me and tell me and give me a number.
And what about the guy that reigned before him, Tyson Fury? Where do you stand on him?
Oh, come on, man. I wouldn't want to hurt him. I don't want to hurt. First, let me explain something. Something to you. I'm this lethal, okay? I'm this freaking lethal. I don't want to hurt Deontay Wilder. I don't want to hurt Tyson Fury. I don't want to hurt any of them, okay? And I'm telling you, if I hit them with a shot like the one I hit with Dokes right now, they don't get above the canvas. And the reason why dogs got up off the canvas is because Jesus never gave me the limit. That was the limit. He said I could hit. I can't hit nobody harder than that. And I have power 10 times. Huh?
Yeah, I remember. I remember poor Dokes. Yeah. Yeah, Dokes didn't fare too well.
Huh?
I think Dokes might still be sleeping right now.
Yeah. You understand? So, so let me tell you something. And anytime anyone gets close to me, anyone gets close is when I'm fucking around or I'm doing something else. I'm not training properly or some earthly dumb shit.
Right.
And then when I go in the ring, okay, for instance, when I fought Lennox Lewis in London, okay?
Yep. I
had just got off two Tyson fucking battles, okay?
Yep.
Back to back, okay? Broken fucking jaw, right? Just got the wires off my teeth, off my jaw, and I went to Puerto Rico with my family having a fucking good time, eating some steak, drinking some caviar, you know what I'm saying, to enjoy myself.
Sure.
I get a fucking phone call. I get a phone call from my brother, Donovan. They want you to fight Lennox Lewis. I said, brother, Delroy, I'm not ready for fucking Lennox Lewis right now. Lennox Lewis is a bad motherfucker. I'm not ready for him right now, okay? So they said, listen, they're gonna give you $2 million, okay? I said, okay. I beat up Lennox Lewis all the time in fucking sparring when we're growing up. I beat him for the Olympics, okay? I beat him for the 1980 Olympics, and they can't beat me when there's a fair referee, okay? They're looking to attack the back of my nerve, back of my neck. They call it a rabbit punch, okay?
Yep.
That's the only way this little cocksucker could beat. Excuse my language. I don't want to really fucking get out of hand on TV, but listen.
No. Feel free. Feel free. Get out of line. It's all right. Get out of line.
Fucking little prick. This little fucking prick. Okay. Hey, this little prick, okay, brought me to London, put me on the Concorde, fatten me up and take me to the alley and hit me in the back of the head and steal my #1 rank in the world. I'm gonna sue those motherfuckers if it's the last thing I do. I'm gonna sue the motherfucker from Canada too. That Dylan Common, that prick.
You are fired up today, champ. I love the irreverence. I love it. I love that you're still fired up.
My friend, if I quiet down, if I fucking quiet down, I'm looking for debt. I'm going into debt.
Okay? Yeah, don't quiet down. Yeah.
My family, they want to put me on the path. I said, fuck off. Okay? No, seriously. They think I'm one of them. They think I'm one of them. No, nigga, I'm not one of them. I'm walking off this fucking planet. I'm walking off this planet like Jesus.
You're a warrior. You're a warrior.
Thank you to understand. Thank you.
Yeah. And so I want to ask you, you had your last fight in 2001. Then you came back in 2015. What brought you back after the 4-year hiatus?
Was it 2014?
14, I'm sorry, the 14 year.
14 years, okay. Let me tell you what brought me back, okay?
Okay.
Number one is I love boxing, okay?
Yep.
But I've been listening to these simple-minded humans, okay? These fucking simple-minded humans saying that when you get to a certain age, you can't do boxing, you can't do that. So I'm going on that fucking path, understanding that's the way they think, okay?
Right.
So I'm in Jamaica and I'm training, and I got a little young kid named Powerhouse who opened up his big mouth and talk in the gym like he can beat me out. He can knock me out, okay? So I said, you think you can fucking knock me out? Okay, get in the fucking ring. So we after I went to the gym one day, I trained. This is in Jamaica in Stony Hill, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I trained. I did about 10 rounds, okay? Powerhouse came into the gym and go, if I want to spar, okay? I never turned down no sparring, so I said yes, okay? So I got into the ring with him, and I'm sparring with him, and the guy, he's very strong. He hit me on top of the head, and I felt it. You understand?
Yep.
So I did 4 rounds with him. Remember, I did 10 already, okay?
Yep.
So I did 4 rounds with him. Okay.
Yep.
So they said they want to go some more. But being a natural born killer, understanding the technique of boxing, I said no.
Right.
I won't do no more right now. Right.
Right.
Everybody in the fucking neighborhood started, oh, Razor's afraid of powerhouse, Razor's afraid of powerhouse. So my wife at the time was Trisha, was there. She was in my corner because I don't travel with a whole bunch of men. I just travel with one woman, okay?
Yep.
Okay. So she was in my corner and she's getting upset. I said, no. So I said, tell you what, bring him Monday and I'll spar with him again, okay? Are you following me?
Yes, I am. Yep. Every word. Yep.
So my wife brought me home and just pampered me all weekend, give me some food in bed and chill me. Okay. So guess what? So listen to me, right? You listen to me?
Yep.
So Monday come, right? So we went to the gym. Me, my wife, and my cousin went to the gym in Stony Hill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when I got there, I see a whole bunch of the Stony Hill people, right? But I don't see Powerhouse. Okay? So the trainer said to me, Razor, it seems like you hit Powerhouse too hard on Friday. He's not coming, right?
Not showing. Yep.
No, hold on. They're fucking with me. 2 minutes later, I saw Powerhouse coming on the back of a flatbed. Okay. Oh my God. The whole neighborhood cheering for Powerhouse. Okay?
Okay.
Cheering for Powerhouse. So we got there, right? So we got there, I put out my equipment, put out my gear, and I put out my boxing gloves, and we got in the ring, okay? Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So we got in the ring. Both of us got in the ring. So the guy there, his name is Grant. He walk up in the ring. He's going to be the referee, and he come here and he go, this is the way we're going to train. I said, this is what we're going to do. Shut the fuck up and ring the bell. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's trying to soften me, telling me how they come to kill me, and then try to tell me how this is going to fucking go. Right?
Right.
So anyway, I said, all you going to do is shut the fuck up and ring the bell. Don't come and tell me how it's going to go. He come to kill me, and I'm here to fuck him up.
Right.
You agree?
Right. Absolutely. Of course.
So why the fuck you gonna come and give me some rules?
Right. It's a fight.
Huh?
It's a fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hey, listen. Are you following me?
Yes.
Listen. Forgive me. What's your name again?
Rexx.
Huh?
Rexx.
Rexx.
Yeah.
Okay. Rexx. Sorry, I apologize. Listen.
That's all right.
Rexx. When I said that, are you following me, Rexx?
Of course.
The guy fly out when the bell rang. The guy fly out of the corner like he came out of a fucking gun. Okay.
He was ready. Yeah.
And he's big and strong as a motherfucker, and he started throwing shots at me, Rexx. And he's motherfucker, he throwing so much fucking shots at me. Rexx, I swear to God, he must have finished a ammunition of AK-47 at me. Blap, 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 blap. If I didn't know what I was doing, I would have been dead,
Yeah.
Because this guy's knocking out all the army guys in Jamaica. His name is Powerhouse, okay?
Yep.
So they thought they could do me in. So anyways, Rexx, at the end of the first round, I saw him take a breath, okay? And I went like this, blap, blap, take those and go back to your corner.
Yeah.
Well, after I give him those two, I saw his leg went like this and rock a little bit, okay? So
that was it. Yeah.
So now the beating is gonna start.
Yeah.
Now the beating is gonna start, okay?
Yeah.
I beat that motherfucker to the inch of his life and put him on the rope and said, shut the fuck up and don't ever talk to my wife like that again, nigga.
Yeah.
I didn't hurt him. I just knocked him out a little bit,
Yeah. And so that was
huh?
And so that was the start. And so that was what gave you the spark to want to come back?
I never left, nigga. I never really left.
Right. You're right. You never officially retired, is what you're saying.
I never left boxing at all. All I did was relax. Boxing.
Yeah.
First of all, let me explain something to you about boxing, okay?
Yeah.
It takes a lot out of you.
Sure.
if you don't know how to maintain yourself and your life doing boxing, you're gonna get fucked up.
No doubt. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
if you love boxing and you know that there's no ending to boxing, do you think 10-year rest is a fucking long time?
I think probably experts would say it's too much of a layoff, but you got to know
No.
your own body, though, right? I mean,
I never lay off in a boxing in that way. I'm always training my mind. And listen, right now, this Razor Ruddock right now, Rexx.
Yeah.
This Razor Ruddock here will kill Razor One in one fucking round.
The old Razor Ruddock, right? The one that we know from the 90s, the 80s
yes,
and the 90s.
Yes. So does that tell you anything?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And I love that you're saying that, because I think a lot of people always correlate an athlete being in their prime as being a young man, but that's not always the case, right?
My friend, I would never go back to my youth. I would never go back.
Yeah.
Right now, because I love boxing so much, I do not take in any impurities in my body.
Right. That's key. That's key.
I dedicate my body to boxing. I dedicate my life to boxing. Okay?
That's important.
Boxing,
it's important. It's all about dedication, right? I mean,
boxing saved my life. Boxing give me money. Boxing give me everything. Would I ever walk away? My son, I'm training another kid in the neighborhood that is another badass kid. I'm training. So
okay,
I'm picking a few kids to train and give them the technique.
Okay.
Because boxing is dangerous as hell. Okay, but
absolutely,
it's an art. You can go in there and be safe. You can go in there and be safe. Okay, at whatever level. Because I'm teaching my son to be safe first.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
To be safe first. I don't want him to go in a ring and then I'm so helpless and I'm seeing a guy beating him and I can't do nothing about it. I want him to be the badass in the ring. I tell him, nigga, listen to me. Okay? When you get in there, you're the fucking one. And you start the machine and you don't turn it off until that motherfucker is dead. Do you understand me?
Right. And I want to ask you, because you got such an amazing resume and fought so many amazing fighters, was there ever a point in time when any of the fights, when you were going into them, were they ever personal? Did anybody get under your skin?
Jose Robalta. They don't get out my.
You just got to put your camera back on. You just lost your.
Hey,
there you go.
My battery is low. I gotta go inside. Hold on, okay?
Yeah. We are, of course, taking a hiatus here for a second while Mr. Ruddock juices up the phone there. Gets a little juice in the battery. Yeah, yep.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Yep.
Listen, where my plug is right now is not convenient because I have to go inside. Listen. Okay.
No, you just got to get your camera back. There you go. Perfect.
All right. Listen.
Perfect.
Where was I?
Yeah. I was asking you if anybody ever got under your skin and made the fights personal.
I'll be honest with you. I never heard them say it, but they told me that Michael Dokes, when I was fighting Michael Dokes, okay, let me give you a story, okay?
Yeah, please.
Okay, when we were fighting with Michael Dokes in New York City, okay, I was in my hotel room playing some cards, some poker with my brother and my trainers, okay? And somebody
Just put your phone down a little bit so we can see you better. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, you were playing cards.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so I was upstairs playing card with my brother and a couple other guys. Okay, so anyways, a guy came over and said, "Oh, Michael Dokes is downstairs taking all your press, taking all your." I said, "You should go downstairs." I said, "Listen, man, I'm not going downstairs for nothing. You wait till tomorrow night when I knock him out, and you see all those friggin' press come over to my side. Okay, watch.
Yeah.
Okay. And then him." I can't let him off the hook. I can't fucking let him off the hook. He's a dangerous nigga.
Yeah, very dangerous. Yeah.
He's a fucking dangerous nigga. And then another one get on my skin is Greg Page.
Greg Page. Okay, yep. I could see that.
Okay, get on my fucking skin. And I said, "You motherfucker, I'm gonna kill you. You're lucky. You better fucking not send him back out here, you fucking referee. You said he's dead if he fucking come back out here, okay?"
Yeah. And you and Mike Tyson also had a lot of words leading up to your fight also.
Yeah. Tyson's the only one that figured out the best. He figured out the best. And guess what? It's not over.
So you would like to fight Mike Tyson again?
Yeah.
There we go. An exclusive right here on Off the Couch Boxing. Let's make it happen. Razor Ruddock, Mike Tyson 3.
Yes.
Obviously, Mike Tyson still wants to fight. I mean, he's still active or trying to be active.
Well, guess what? I hope he keeps fucking training because I want him next.
Okay.
If I can get him next. But if what's his name? Jose Ortiz, okay?
Yep.
He's the one I want first.
Okay.
He's here in Miami and he disrespect me. I went to the gym and I was sparring with one of his fighters. He gave me a young guy, thinking the young guy gonna knock me out, eh?
Okay.
So we did 4 rounds with the young guy. And he said he wanted next. He said he wanted next after I sparred with the guy. That's what he said, okay?
Yep.
Then I went in there and sparred with the kid. And I tell the kid, next week, I'm gonna do 4 rounds with you, okay?
Yep.
I went back to the friggin' gym. I went back to the gym to spar with the kid. They tell me I can't spar with. I see the kid spar with somebody else, okay? And then Luis Ortiz, he don't friggin' Luis Ortiz. He don't even come in the ring and spar with me. I do anything. I have to leave without getting no sparring at all. So I left. So I think they disrespect me and they know that I'm Razor Ruddock. They should fucking get in the ring. And I'm telling you right now, huh?
Yeah, without a doubt. There should be respect for sure.
Yeah, he said show me no respect, so I'm taking it out of that. And I bet you that fucking punk don't answer what I'm saying to him. I bet you. None of these little pussy shit ain't gonna answer it. I bet you. I bet you. Let one of them answer it. I want one. You see, none of them will answer it.
Yeah, you're probably right. So let me ask you this. The exhibition you had recently with James Toney, that was fun, right? Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy that fight?
Oh fuck yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, James Toney is very slippery. Eh? He's very hard to hit. Eh?
I've had James Toney on the podcast a couple times. I love him. Yeah, great guy.
Yeah, all boxers are nice fucking guy. I love James Toney. James Toney is slippery as fuck, and I love sparring with him.
Very slippery. Yeah, very slippery.
I mean, people don't hit me hard because I'm a tough fucking nigga. So listen, James Toney punches to me was like the welterweight. So I'm not gonna really fucking hurt him. Okay, I threw a couple shots at him and I missed because I had to not put no friggin' direction on.
Right. I get that. Yeah.
But anyways, I'm looking forward to my first fight again.
Well, hey, listen, I love the idea of a Mike Tyson Part 3. I'm sold. I would love to see that.
I'm sold too. So let's get it done.
One thing that's interesting about you that I don't think a lot of people know, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you're actually a southpaw that fights orthodox, correct?
No.
No?
No. That's what everybody think.
Okay, because that's been reported.
They think I'm a converted southpaw. I'm not.
You're not. Okay.
I just I just trained my left hand to be not listen. You got these people think that boxing is easy. You gotta train your body and your mind and everything to work in sync like a Formula One race car. They underestimated it. And just the same way my little young son came in the ring and can't do one round, okay?
Right.
It's the same way all of these guys are going. Even if I fight any one of these, Dante Wilder, what's his name, Tyson Fury, it's the same thing. They can't. I know what level they are in conditioning. Okay.
Yep.
Right. Because I've been there before. When you're in a real friggin' machine fight, motherfucker, we don't hold. Okay.
Right.
We don't hold. When you're at that level, you don't hold. You just move. They're dead.
Is there anybody from back in your career in the 90s that is not on your resume that you wanted to fight with and it just didn't happen?
No. I thought everybody. What is wrong with you? Check out the friggin' resume. Those are the top of the friggin' line. There's nobody. I don't look for these guys. Okay, I'm worth money when they fight. Okay.
Yeah.
And they're worth money. If they're worth money, that's the guy we fight. Top line. Michael Doakes 44-1. These bad. Listen, we're bad fighters. So that's where that's how the money comes into play. Is your record. You know, you just don't have to fight little one fighter and make that kind of money. No, you have to build your record. Okay, you gotta be a bad motherfucker to get to them kind of fucking money. 5 million, 8 million in those kind of time. You have to be a bad motherfucker, right?
Right. Now let me ask you about a specific fight, and I'll let you explain exactly what happened in the fight, or like what you think went wrong. But what happened in the Tommy Morrison fight?
Okay, first of all, Tommy Morrison, they robbed me. Okay, let me tell you why. Okay.
Yeah.
I dropped Tommy Morrison. Okay.
Yep.
But I went in too early for the kill.
Okay.
And Tommy Morrison caught me with a good left hook. You see the fucking left hook Tommy Morrison hit me with. It's harder than the right hand that Lennox Lewis hit me with. Okay?
Yep.
Okay? And he laid me out like a fucking blanket. And I got up off the floor, okay? Right? My hands were up. My hands were, okay? But Tommy's getting tired, and I know that. The more he throw, more punches, and this is the way I fight. And that's why I learned how to fight, is to know that, listen to me, defense kills fucking fighters.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay? So my thought at that point when Tommy dropped me and I'm in the fucking corner, I'm blocking all the shots. He's not getting no vital shots on me. So he's dying. So the referee fucking knows that. So he's going to stop it because I have nobody to turn to because I'm the only nigga in town.
Yeah.
Did I explain it fucking right?
Yeah, absolutely. You're getting broken up a little bit, though. Are you moving around a lot?
How about now?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's good. So, I would say that one name that's not on your resume, and I'm wondering why a fight never happened with Evander Holyfield. Was that a fight that was ever proposed to you?
Are you fucking? Nobody George Foreman didn't want to fight me. Evander Holyfield didn't want to fight me. Nobody want to fucking fight me. They say I'm too dangerous to take a chance.
Okay. I had to ask about those names because they're not on the resume, and people might watch this and say, "How come Razor Ruddock never fought?" Yeah, I didn't even think about Big George. I'm glad you brought George Foreman up too. Yeah, that's another guy. Yep.
Yeah, listen, no. Go back and you can find out and see if they don't say that. They don't want to fucking take no chance with me because I'm too lethal.
Yeah. Now, where does the nickname Razor come from?
I made it up. I don't remember exactly when I made it up, but because it's the double R, I put it together. Razor Ruddock.
It sounds good though. It works. It goes together, man. Usually there's a story behind people's nicknames. I didn't know if there was a story attached to it.
No, there's no real story.
Now, Now, how hard was it for you? Did you find it hard when you stopped fighting in 2001 and then came back in 2015? Or did you feel like you just picked up right where you left off?
Oh gosh, I don't listen. I never really stopped training because every morning I get up and I go walking, even when I'm a fat little fuck, walking up the hill like a little penguin. I'm walking.
Yep. Staying busy, staying active. Yeah.
I'm walking, so I'm keeping my body moving. So eventually, when I get to the point where I think listen to this, I forgot to tell you.
Yeah.
My wife Trish took me to the doctor in Jamaica. Okay.
Okay.
The hospital and took my blood, and they told me I was teetering on diabetes.
Oh, I've been there. Yeah.
So I said, "Do you know who just spoke to me?"
Who?
Jesus.
Okay.
He said to me, "You're teetering on diabetes, dummy."
Called you a dummy.
Yeah, he called me a fucking dummy. He said, "You fucking dummy, you're teetering on diabetes." And he said, were we born with fucking diabetes, Razor? And I said, "No, Jesus, no." So what did that fucking mean to you? You are the one who's put it in your fucking body. And I said, okay, Jesus, okay. So I went home and I threw away all the cookie, all the cake in the house. I threw it away and I started to run.
Yeah.
And I look at me now. Look at the fuck at me now. Look at me.
Yeah.
I'm just stunning, motherfucker.
Yeah. And diabetes is one of those things. I know because my day job, I work in healthcare as a nurse. Diabetes is very controllable. You know what I mean? You can really control it on your own. So, you did all the right things.
I don't have it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You made all the proper lifestyle changes. It can be controlled.
Yeah, you can, because you never was born with it. And listen, first of all, let me explain another thing to you. Okay?
Yeah.
It's the same fucking thing with cancer.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Same thing with cancer. We all have cancer cells. We all have cancer cells. We all do, okay? Why do we have cancer cells? Because that is your fucking spirit. That is your spirit, and that is the reason, and that is what burned the oxygen and turned it to carbon monoxide. That's what burned the oxygen and turned it to carbon monoxide, the cancer cell, okay? The only reason why you kill people is because you motherfucker are too greedy to overheat, to put fucking garbage on your frame, and then when you get hit, traumatized, I hear you, it seep out into your bloodstream and turn into all kind of fucking shit. Did I explain that right here?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. And so are you a fan of boxing right now? Do you watch a lot of boxing right now?
No. I'm too busy freaking getting back. My son, RUDDOCK Jr.
Okay.
He's a welterweight. He is bad. I'm bringing it. I want to. He want to do it. I never forced him to do it. Okay. He chose it over basketball, over everything. He used to play basketball. I never asked him to go boxing, but he's a tough little fucking kid.
And how old is he?
He's 34. Okay.
Okay.
But listen, remember I tell you, I'm the genius in the fucking world about boxing. Does anybody on the planet know anything more about boxing than me? Do you think that anybody else know more about boxing than me? No.
No. I would say that you are an expert. Absolutely. Sure.
So when I say these humans think that age has something to do with you, it make a sad mistake. It just show me that I can't communicate with these little simple-minded fuck because the fact that our body was not created with a time limit on it, with no fucking time limit on it. Okay,
right.
We're the one who put it on it by the way you eat and the way you live. I found that out when I'm fighting and training with these young kids and they can't even stay with me. I realized that age have nothing to do with this.
I agree wholeheartedly. Yeah.
I stick around for my son. So I show him that I'm 62 and nobody on the planet can beat me. So that means you're a baby. You're a fucking baby. Don't listen to these fucking idiots who never did anything in their life, who never try anything, telling you, oh, you're too old. Fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right about that. You're right about that. Yeah. I agree. I agree. I mean, it was always the stereotype that a guy was in his prime when he was young, but that's not the case anymore. It's not.
Yeah, listen, I'm being honest with you. My prime, right now, I feel so much better than when I was younger. First of all, okay, I know everything about boxing that you don't understand. I know when you move, you're dead. The second you get in the ring, you're just money. Okay? You're just fucking money. And that's the way I used to look at it when I was fighting back in 1991. Okay? Everybody's money. Okay? You ever see the movie Good, the Bad, and the Ugly?
Of course. Oh my God, yes.
Well, Clint Eastwood is me.
Yeah, yeah.
I man, I was 20. Oh, I was a mistake. Back then, man, all of it that he.
Well, you're starting to break up again. You're starting to break up again. Yeah, you're starting to break up again a little bit.
Okay, all right. I said, do you remember when in the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly when Clint Eastwood was adding up his money in the back of the cart?
Yeah, yeah.
That's me, okay? And then when the guy came up behind him and he take him out and he goes, "Oh, I was just adding up my arithmetics, okay?" so that's me. I am the bounty hunter. I go for them. For how much you worth? I told you about the story about in England, did I?
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I went for him. I got him. The kid. When I didn't finish telling you about the guy I fought named John Westgarth. Okay.
Yep.
So so the fight is that this was an emergent fight because the white guys in England was putting on a fight and the one of the fighters fall out for Westgarth, okay, for the main event, okay. So they called Toronto. My white guy Jim Lansdowne boxing gym, okay. So my guy called and they're looking for a guy my weight class in London, okay.
Okay.
So I heard the story, so I went home and I said to my brother Delroy, listen to me. There's a guy in London. He's worth $2,000. Okay, come with me to London to get him. Just come with me. He said, Donovan, you don't have a trainer. I said, don't worry about it, Delroy. They'll get me a trainer if they want to fight because they called Toronto, right?
Right.
Okay. So I called Toronto. I called downtown Toronto, and I called Birdie the gym, the Lansdowne boxing gym. I said, Birdie, I'll take that fight. Book the ticket for me and my brother. Okay. So Birdie booked the ticket. So we took up the ticket for the weekend. This weekend, the same weekend, eh? Thursday. Yep. So we're flying Thursday. Are you following me?
Yep.
And then we're getting in on Friday and we're fighting Saturday. You get it?
Yep.
So it's a week notice. I don't know who the hell this guy is. I'm fighting, but he's worth $2,000. Okay.
Right. And that's not a lot of notice either.
No. But guess what? Their mistake is that they don't know I'm always ready. I'm always fucking ready. Listen. So, anyways, we got to London. They took me to the doctor. They do EEG. They do tests. They did everything to make sure if anything happened to me, they didn't get sued. Okay.
Right. Covering their asses.
Yeah. So, anyways, I passed the test, everything, and the fight came now. The fight come Saturday.
Yep.
My God, my friend, I walk in the ring and when I saw the guy arms is like I hate this arm long down to his knee. He's like he's like, you don't need to move to touch me, okay?
Yeah.
So anyways, his name was so anyways, I forgot it was a 10-round fighter, right? I'm telling you, my friend. I went to the ring and that was the best display of boxing I ever did. I start moving. This guy starts chasing me, and I'm hitting him to the head, bop, 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 bop. And this guy's taking every shot I'm throwing, okay? Every fucking shot. Okay?
Okay.
So the English trainer said to me, okay, because we had to borrow one of the guys.
Yep. Yeah.
For the trainer. So the guy said to you, want to finish the fight? I said, yeah. What the fuck is that?
Of course you do. Of course you do. Yeah.
So he goes, go to the body, right? I said, okay. All right. So I went out there. I'm sure the guy, you gotta look for. I don't know if you see that tape. I went out there and I went out. Oh, and I sink a left hook to his body.
Done.
He took 2 steps backwards and collapsed. Just fucking collapse. Huh?
Yeah,
no,
collapse.
Anyway,
yeah.
Huh?
Down for the count.
Down for the count, okay? So, anyways, I realized that it was a mobster's fighter. So me and my brother got on the next plane real fast.
Get out of town. Get out of town quick.
That was fucking funny. We just got that cash because we got the cash as fast as we can, and we just book. We just get on the next plane, leave it on the land, then back to Toronto. So anyway, those are some. I enjoy that. I enjoy boxing. I love freaking boxing.
And now, what would you say is the best performance you've ever turned in? Like, if you were going to tell someone to go watch that Donovan Razor Ruddock at his absolute best, what was the fight that you feel like from start to finish really captures you at your best? Is there a fight out there that you think falls into that category?
Michael Dokes.
Okay, the Michael Dokes fight. Yeah,
Michael
I would
Dokes.
agree. That's certainly amongst one of your best. Absolutely.
That Michael Dokes. That Bone Crusher is another one. Bone Crusher. Oh God. I didn't tell you about Bone Crusher.
I've seen the Bone Crusher fight. Absolutely. I've watched all these fights, so I know what my answer is, and I certainly would put the Michael Dokes fight. Obviously, rest in peace, the late great Michael Dokes. We lost him, right? I mean, he's passed away, but it's unfortunate we've lost some of these greats. We just lost George Foreman too.
Yeah, I know. Listen. I'm telling you, these guys are they're trained to kill. Okay.
Absolutely. Right? Yeah. Bone Crusher could punch. Bone Crusher could punch.
Well, listen, let me tell you a story about Bone Crusher, okay?
Yeah.
I went into Facebook to fight Bone Crusher, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I walk into the weigh-in, okay? So I always kind of test out my opponent by leaning on them or something like that, okay?
Right.
So we're in the press conference, and I walk up beside Bone Crusher and I lean on him, and the guy didn't even know I was there. Okay.
Yeah. He's a real one. Bone Crusher.
He didn't know I was there. He's like leaning on a wall. I said, "Oh fuck, I'm in trouble. I'm in fucking trouble. This motherfucker here he's like a tender." So, anyways, I'm come to the fight. Fast forward to the fight. I'm fighting Bone Crusher. Okay. I know I can't fucking just go in and knock out Bone Crusher because Bone Crusher is strong as a building. All right?
He is. Yep.
So I'm moving like a motherfucker. I'm moving for the first round. I'm trying to move. I'm moving. I stay in one place. I'm not leaving him no target, okay?
Yep.
So in the second round, I decided to get rambunctious and get, brave. Yep. I'm going too fast. Bone Crusher hit me with a right hand, okay? I felt like a tree where you try chopping in the wood.
Yeah. Timber.
Like timber. And I said, this was not in my plan. This was not in my plan. So I'm down there smiling and saying, what the fuck? I said, what happened? Who the fuck let this bus in this ring? They're right, just because we're Jamaican.
Yeah.
Just because we're Jamaican, they rig the fucking ring with bus in there to hit Jamaicans. There I said, no, that was Bone Crusher. You mean the guy I'm fighting? You mean the guy I'm fighting? And I get up off the canvas. The referee come over to me and go, start giving me the 8 count, okay?
Right.
So he's
right.
giving me the 8 count, giving me the 8 count. And I'm taking the 8 count because I'm a little shaky. I get a fucking right hand like my boss, okay? So I'm a little shaky. So the referee said, hey. And when he finished the 8 count, I look around, I see Bone Crusher with his hand like this coming at me like a fucking freight train, okay?
Yeah. Scary sight.
Oh my God. So I started to move all over the fucking ring and he's chasing me, trying to kill me. And I'm moving all over the ring for 3 fucking minutes constant. I can't breathe. Oh my God. I swear to God. I thought I'm gonna die. Okay, so anyway, I gave her 2 uppercuts. I told him to cool the fuck down, nigga. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, a couple uppercuts will slow him down a little bit.
yeah. I said, cool the fuck down. You try to fuck you. I'm killing you after you wait. You fucking wait. So anyway, he cooled down a little bit, and I said, okay, now the fight fucking start. And my heart was what I remember the most in that fight was my heart was beating on my fucking chest like he was coming out. And I said, motherfucker, drop out, nigga, drop out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I wanted to see which fucking heart was gonna be at the floor when I finished this fucking round. It was Bone Crusher.
Yeah.
His heart was on the floor. Because I said, you don't have the fucking nerve to hit me on the ground like that. I'm the son of fucking God. I'm Jesus' brother, nigga. Natural born fucking killer.
And so before I let you out of here, man, and I could sit here and talk boxing with you all day, man. It has been a real pleasure getting the chance to talk to you. So you still are actively seeking fights. You still want to fight. You want that to be known that you are still actively boxing.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask I'm not asking anyone for charity, okay? I'm not asking anyone to give me no lenient, no give me no freeway. I'm supposed to be fucking going into the doctor and get a test. If I pass the fucking test, they better give it to me. If I get my EEG, my EKG, my fucking physical, and I pass the test, they better give my fucking license. Not because I'm fucking 62. That don't have nothing to do with it, okay? Because I run fucking 14 miles a day.
I don't know if you know this or not, but I've had another heavyweight on here right now. I've had him on the show before a couple times, and I'm sure you're familiar with him. He is also struggling to try to get back. He's not as old as you are, but he is in his early 50s. Do you remember Ike Abeabuchi?
Yeah.
He is also trying to, he had some legal troubles. He was away from the game for a long time, and he has found it very hard to break back into the boxing world and get fights as well. He's in tremendous shape. I think he's 52, the same age as me. And he's just had a hell of a time. I mean, I think people sometimes tend to look at the age and they think that they're doing something, they're doing you a favor. They're keeping you out of harm's way.
I'm sorry to cut, but explain to you something. Listen, anyone who try to stop me from getting my fucking license, I'm gonna sue them. Okay, I'm gonna sue them.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna rub a basketball. I'm gonna rub a bat up their ass and put it through their mouth and leave them on a bait. Let me tell you something, okay? There's a requirement, okay? A requirement for you to pass the test to get a fucking boxing license, okay? You understand? Yep. And if I pass that test at a high level, you better give me my boxing license. In Canada, I was in Canada, they you know what they did? They denied me my fucking license because of whatever fucking reason, because they're racist.
Yeah.
Okay? I just knocked out this friggin' guy. Hold on, Kilimanjaro, that is heavyweight from Canada. He was a Canadian champion too, and I fought him. And I realized that everybody's targeting in the back of my head. That coming from Lennox fucking Lewis, okay?
Yep.
I went down in that fight, but I got up back and I gave my left hook that he couldn't get up from. That fucking prick. He's lucky I didn't kill him.
Yep. No love lost between you and Lennox, huh?
Fuck him. Fuck him. Okay? Okay. Lennox Lewis is fucking traitor because he rabbit punched me in London. I'm not fucking hiding and talking. Go look at the tape and see if it's not behind my head. He targeted and hit me behind the head. Okay, I get harder shot that from Tommy Morrison, Tyson, Boom, cushion. I got up. I couldn't move from that one. That's a rabbit punch. Okay.
And
That's
you
how
did beat Lennox Lewis. A lot of people might not realize you did beat Lennox Lewis in the amateurs.
Of course. I beat him
Yep.
up. I beat him up fucking all the time. I even dropped him. I have his blood on my shoes right fucking now. That's the only trophy I have. Is the blood of Lennox Lewis on my fucking shoes. And I know where it is. It's in my brother's basement in Brampton, Ontario, Canada.
Okay. Okay. So maybe if we can get Lennox out of retirement, we can get Razor Ruddock versus Lennox Lewis.
First of all, we tried to get him also for the one in Jamaica, the charity one, and he came to Jamaica and saw me train and didn't fucking take the fight.
Didn't want to smoke. Didn't want to smoke.
No,
Yeah.
nobody want to fucking. Hey, I've been talking now for the longest fucking time, and I haven't heard one fucking word from nobody on the planet. Not one word.
Yep. I know.
You know what?
Well,
you know what that tells you? You know what that tells you?
What?
I'm a bad motherfucker.
You are. You are. There's no refuting that, man. 40 professional wins, 30 knockouts, man. No one can take that away from you at all, man. You have had an amazing career, man. An amazing career, man. And I'm glad to see that you still want to keep on going, man. As a 52-year-old man, it's inspiring, man, to see people like you, man. It is.
It is. Listen, okay. Individual in this universe, on this planet, okay. That body that you have, you never had it before. Are you following me?
Yeah.
Are you following me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You don't know where the fuck you're coming from. You're coming out of darkness. Are you not? Are you not?
Absolutely.
You're going back into darkness. Are you not? Are you not?
Definitely. Yep.
No, you're in the light. Cherish it. Cherish it. Make it last as long as you can. Okay.
Did I
make any sense to you?
That's the best thing I mean, that is so profound right there, man. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's, that's keeping it real right there, man. That's keeping it real for sure.
Yeah, listen, I can never be happy because I know where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm on planet Earth, and there's a party going on every fucking night, okay? Somewhere in the world.
Yeah.
Okay? So guess what? I'm enjoying myself, and when I'm tired, I take a nap.
Yeah. Hey, listen. As I've gotten older, man, I've got a newfound appreciation for the nap. I love the nap.
Listen, my friend.
Yeah.
I have women who come into my life and tell me I'm supposed to, like, if I would die for them, or I'll put my life. You give 50%, I give.
But you're getting broken up. Hold on. You're breaking up a little bit. There you go. I don't want to miss any of it.
I said to the woman, okay? I said,
yep.
Listen to me fucking good, okay? You give me fucking 50%, I give you 50%. You have back 100%, and I have 100%. You don't fucking walk into my 50 and take 70, and then I want to give me 30. Fuck off, okay?
Yeah.
Stay in your 50.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, if you live your life like that with a fucking woman, you won't have a problem. It's when they have this fucking idea that they can walk into your 50 and coming over there and pulling it up and do whatever they want to fucking do, okay?
Absolutely.
And I said, fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did that make any sense? And you realize how I talk. You realize how I talk on this fucking big internet that I don't give a fuck anybody who hear me, because if anybody
that's very clear.
Because if anybody who hear me, they can't fucking do nothing about it, and if they can do fucking something about it, they need to put the gloves on and get in the fucking ring and come, let's do something about it.
Well said. Well said. That's the best way to end it right there, man. Listen, Razor, I appreciate it, man. This was really an honor, man. This was a special episode, man. I'm so glad we got a chance to do this, man. And I've got your number, man. Stay in touch, man. We will definitely do this again, my friend.
All right. You take care. I'm glad I was able to help you out.
Yeah, it was a pleasure, Razor. Thank you so much, my friend.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Yes, we'll talk again soon. There he goes, folks. The great Donovan Razor Ruddock. A colorful character, folks. A colorful character with a lot to say. First of all, let's try to break it all down. Seems like a lot of disdain for Lennox Lewis. So if Lennox has any ideas of coming out of retirement, there's a potential fight. Obviously, man, Razor would like to lock horns with Iron Mike Tyson for a third time. The man is just full of vitality and energy, and I love his spirit, man. Say what you want. I'm sure there'll be people out there that'll say he's 62 years old. He shouldn't be fighting, but who are we to tell him if he knows his mind and his body and his spirit, man? Why deny the man? Yes, I know there's always cautionary tales of people gambling with their health and why come back and risk it or whatever, man. But hey, at the end of the day, man, he's a lucid, well thought out guy, man, who knows what he wants to do, man, and knows what he still has left in his own heart and in his own tank. At least that's where I stand on it. I mean, again, I'm no doctor. I know there's certain hoops that he has to jump through to attain a boxing license and to get into sanctioned bouts or whatever, man. But I wish him well on whatever path he chooses and whatever endeavors he tries to take on, man. Just super inspiring, man. And an honor to talk to him, man. 40 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw, 30 knockouts. I touched on a little bit of the resume. Of course, we talked about the 2 Mike Tyson fights. He's been in there with Tommy Morrison, Lennox, Greg Page, Michael Dokes, James Bone Crusher Smith, just to name a few, man. You guys can go back and watch his fights. They're all on YouTube, or at least a lot of them are. Came back a few years ago at 59 years old and had that exhibition with my boy James Toney, man. My guy, had him on here a couple times, man. The great living legend himself, James Toney, man. Lights out. They got it on exhibition fight. I think that was 2-3 years ago, but still, just as I said, so much vitality, just such a strong will, such a strong presence. So that was a fun one for me, man. Just extremely colorful, larger than life persona that is Donovan Razor Ruddock. So appreciate him doing this. Again, make sure to like and follow Off the Couch Boxing on Facebook. That's first. You'll get updates on new episodes when they're dropping, who will be on them, and any of the other big boxing news that's popping off in the fight game. If it's going down in boxing and it's newsworthy, it's up on the Facebook page. Go check it out. You will be informed. And of course, if you're watching right now, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay tapped in to, as I said before, the most amazing and real boxing conversations anywhere on planet Earth. You guys know the tagline: legends, luminaries, world champions, fighters on the come up. We just had a legend right there, and I'm happy to have him on, man, and looking forward to having him back on again. Again, my thanks to the great Donovan Razor Ruddock. And the good news is that you too can be a champion. You know this podcast. You know we are the undisputed, undefeated heavyweight champion of boxing podcast. And the good news is you too can be a champion. All you got to do is continue to stay tapped in to Off the Couch Boxing and continue to roll with the champs. Peace.